Van, RV content, RV life, good things going on. Monday morning, vans getting dropped off, RVs getting dropped off. This is where we are at today. Weldtec Designs. Weldtec Designs live stream. Weldtec Designs radio. Driven further. Come on now. Let's get this. Ooh, big Flexit Econoline with a Weldtec Designs tube, with a Weldtec Designs hitch, Weldtec Designs winch plate, with a dirt bike in the front, with a front receiver hitch, right there, ready to go. Let's look at a couple things, man. I want to show you guys this post. Big flex on the Econoline and the Baja Grocery Getter lift kit. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about, man. Good morning, top of the morning, Weldtec, Weldtecers, RV life, van life, big stuff. Audio on. Let's hear it. Last time it was no audio. This time we want audio ready to rock. Monday morning, top of the morning, man. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Big stuff. Audio on. Let's hear it. Audio's on. We're good. So I want to make sure that we have good audio. You know, I mean, if there's no audio, then you can't hear anything. And then what are you watching? Just a dude's head on the screen. Flex it out. Flex out Econoline. Can we take a look at that, or? I mean, should we take a look at that? Come on now. Should we be taking a look at the? Oh, look at that, guys. Man, this is what I'm talking about. First thing in the morning, a red Econoline. Okay, we've shown you guys this guy, but look at the flex. Okay, look at the exposure on that drive shaft regulator. Look at all the exposed suspension components. Because this has a Weldtec Designs winch plate, no front bumper, clearing big tires, easy. That's just a great product, guys. That's like really gonna be the most talked about product on the stream because I really like that one. If you guys are looking for a product like that, you need to find something like that. It's right here, okay? The winch plate from Weldtec Designs is one of our least expensive options, okay? If it was me, I'm going with this clear coat option. Keep the metal raw, go with the clear coat. You can powder coat it black, however. And you can, as well, tuck it and hide it behind your stock bumper, which we don't have pictured here. Here. Just like that. Just like that. But yeah, check it out, guys. This winch plate, this bolt-on winch plate is just awesome, man. Hold your winch, and then boom, add the bull bar to it. Add a front receiver hitch mount. Then you're really doing something good. And then look, there you go. You got the front receiver hitch mount. You got a dirt bike on the front. You got whatever on the rear. You know. Just one way to kind of trick your front end out without spending big money. I think this is cool, man. This is really where it's at. Raw, and get the bull bar on top, and get that hitch mount, and then you're golden, man. That is pretty cool, pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I really like this idea a lot. That's where it's at, guys. Weldtec Designs. Bolt-on winch plate. First thing in the morning. Oh, man. What the heck? The window capture is going bad like that? Wait. No, it should be okay. Here we go. Go back. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that bolt-on winch plate. Bolt-on winch plate. Favorite product right there. That's like my product of the month. That's the product I'm going to talk about the most this month. Might as well make a video on it too for you guys because we do have it installed in the gray van right now. That would just make a lot of good sense. Top of the morning, good morning. Welcome to Weldtec Designs, where we do vans and RVs all day, every day, Monday through Thursday. Sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes every day of the week. Weldtec Designs, we got your suspension needs dialed in. For your vans, your RVs, your road trek, your Class B RV, your Class C RV, your Class A RV, your country coach diesel pusher. We got you. This is where we get big, beautiful suspension upgrades. Baja Grocery Getter kit, Class C kits. Soon becoming Sprinter kits. Guys, it's Monday morning. This is when people come and drop off their vehicles. all I want to do is sit here for a little bit, talk a little bit shop about these new products that we have coming out. Some of my favorite products as well, like this winch plate. And then we're going to go outside, IRL setup on the phone. I'm going to bring you guys live to see exactly what we have coming in the shop today. It's just going to be a really exciting one. Stay tuned, stay in right here. Monday morning with MV at Weldtec Designs. Yeah, it's just me once again. Just me once again. We do got Jeremy here, but this guy said, "Oh, I see you have a live stream scheduled." Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be there. I have a doctor's appointment. Oh, well, no worries, man. Join me on the next one, brother. You know, the live streaming don't stop. The live streaming don't stop. Good morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning to my people that are checking out the stream. Thank you for popping in, even if it's just for a quick moment. Not all of you have questions. Some of you are past customers. You don't have a question. You just want to pop in, see what Weldtec Designs is up to. It's me, MV. I'm in the studio doing Weldtec Design stuff. I'm streaming. Okay? I'm doing a little streamy stream. And that's because, you know what? We put a lot of videos out and we want to do more streaming. We want to stream. We want to talk to you guys. We want to get that live audience feedback. This is a live radio show. This is a broadcast show, broadcast channel. In recent news, we got a Thor Magnitude out there. A 29 footer, a very nice one. About a 2023, 2021, 2022, something like that. But it looks like brand new. That thing is ready to rock and roll. That thing is getting pretty close to finish time. And then we have another one. We have a Thor Omni, a big boy, X32 Thor Omni. What are we doing to that? Well, it's supposed to be a big kit, bumpers, all that kind of situation. Let's see what happens with that. And since you guys probably didn't get a chance to see it yet, I'll take the opportunity to show you guys the Thor Omni as well. And then in a few weeks, we got a very special Thor Magnitude coming in, an F600. And in addition, we have our regular workload of vans and RVs coming in here at Weldtec Designs. Because the work don't stop. We just continue to do this stuff. We continue to put out suspension products. We continue to install. We continue to ship. And it doesn't stop. And that is a blessing. And who knew? Who knew that lifting vans and RVs was the hot business of 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. That's where we're at. Vans and RVs. Adventures across the lands. Last week we had some really cool stuff. The build out, wow. The build out that I had on that transit trail, that was epic. Epic. Absolutely epic, man. If I could only show you guys right now. Oh, I wish I could, you know. What I can show you at this exact time is, well, let's take a look. Back to browsing. What I can show you guys is we do have this video up on Big J's RV Reviews as well as the full video, and there's a lot of questions on this guy. So let me put my headphones on and let's take a look together. You know, because this is really like the new, improved, important, awesome, cool stuff at Weldtec Designs. Let's go. There we go, Jeremy. Let's do it. You need the sound, the ASMR. Oh. Let me change this audio output so I don't have it screaming through you guys. I don't know why you gotta do all that. Like what, you're sitting on the... Alright. That's for a box, not for sitting. I love... This is one really nice RV. One real nice RV, man. Yeah, I really like this one. So the whole important thing is this, right? Is that we got another video, like actually two more of these videos. Two more of these videos being made right now by me. One is the Thor Magnitude. The other one is a Transit Trail. But if you enjoy this RV, look, you need to go over here to, not there, but you got to go to youtube.com, Big J's RV Reviews. And we have a full RV review video on this RV. A whole RV review video on this RV video. God damn it, RV. Come on now. Let's check it out. Big J's RV Reviews. Boom. All right, you see the videos? Hey. This is the one we just showed you. So this is a full interior review with the rating at the end. Thor 4 Winds 19Z, which is available for purchase at Giant RV. Thor 19Z available for purchase at Giant RV. All right, let's see. All right, let's see the ATH inventory. All-time high department at Giant RV is what sells our Thor 19Z. Thor 19Z. Yeah. Let's go. Where we got it? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Where is this at? Do we not have this one for sale quite yet, Thor 19Z. Oh, we don't have no pictures yet. Well, it's going to be for sale over there. But since it's not there, I'll be able to show it to you guys over here. So stay tuned to watch this Giant RV Thor 19Z from Weldtec Designs. Yeah, that's the one we just did the review on. So here we go. Frankie here. Yep. Radius arms. Sorry, Frankie, but man, I don't think you even needed to wrap it, man. It looked good by itself, but it's cool. That's right. Man, you guys caught me lagging just now. This is the new products, man. It's nice. It's really nice. Oh my God, I can't keep. Bro, I gotta stop yawning. Hey, this is really good RV though. This one's really nice, man. The interior really good. There you go. Excellent. There we go. Giant RV selling the Weldtec Designs RVs with the Weldtec Designs kits, Weldtec Designs accessories, front bumper, backpack, all that stuff. All good. Really cool. That's where you get it. Giant RV, 4 locations. Where I think it's Marietta, Montclair, Downey, and Marietta, Montclair, Downey, and this is all SoCal, guys. But remember, if you have a RV dealer near you and you want them to do this Weldtec stuff, all you gotta do is tell them what's up, and or tell us what's up, and we'll call them. Giant RV. Colton, Claremont, Montclair. Downey, Marietta, Colton, boom, boom, boom. They're like right there in a big, like trapezoid. Literally, it's like a giant trapezoid. So there you go. That's giant RV. Buy it, a Weldtec here, 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 or here. Ready to go. Dunzo. Unique, wrapped, or however you really want it, you know? But the key here is that you don't have to go and just drop cash. It's a dealer, an RV dealer you can finance, you know? Just some of the other stuff. That's right. It's a big L, but it's a big W of a L. There you go. That's our product on the bumper. So there's, yeah, he puts these Monty panels. You know, we haven't really gotten to see one of these completely finished with the Molly panels yet, man. What about all that, Frankie? And then, of course, we got this guy coming in. A little bit of fun. Yeah. That's the Omni. That is the Omni. That is the Omni, man. That is the beautiful Omni. And by the way, that is a tube winch bumper, not a pre. It's a pre-runner style tube winch bumper. But there you go, guys. Couple little things for the updates. Just chill stuff going on. Really good stuff going on. Giant RV. It's gonna help you guys out with getting your Weldtec kit dialed in for what you want. For what you want. Questions in the chat. Absolutely are warranted. Questions are absolutely welcomed. But at this time, it's time to go. It's time to rock. Time to get downstairs. Time to go outside. Touch grass. Touch steering wheels. Grab keys. And get this content, dude. You gotta get this content, man. That's what I'm here for. All I do is get that content. All day, every day. So I'm gonna switch to this camera. And then, yeah, I'll be back upstairs later. So, anyone in the chat, questions, people interested in some different products, anything, I got you. I will be back upstairs very shortly here. Trying to get you guys a little bit used to doing these lives. Maybe we'll do one later in the afternoon because afternoon time, there's more of you guys around. This time in the morning, less people around. But this is when I got my action. This is when I'm going to shoot some videos, you know? And I just need to make these videos so I can make clips. And I make clips, then I put shorts, and then I put shorts, and people know what's going on at WeldtecDesigns.com. And then before I go, I'm just gonna do a couple of things right here. Welcome to Weldtec Designs, your place for van and RV suspension needs. This is Weldtec Designs Broadcast Radio. Driven further. I hope everyone's having a great morning. We're here in San Diego, California. The weather is going to be about, 86 degrees today? Let's check it out. In El Cajon, California. We got a high of about 87 degrees today. We're currently at 75% with participation of 0%, humidity 80%, with a wind of 3 miles an hour, south-southeast winds. This is Monday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, mostly sunny. We're having a high of 87 degrees here in El Cajon, San Diego, California. What's the weather like where you're at, guys? Drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear about your weather. Is your RV holding up to your weather? Are your ACs holding up? Do we need to replace an AC in your RV? Well, things to think about. Those RVs will get to like 100 degrees inside or more when it's only like 80, 70. You know, it gets hot in those suckers, man. That can be really brutal. Just brutal sometimes, you know? I mean, I've had a fair share of RV reviews. Me and Jeremy, middle of summer, we're going in an RV. No airflow, no ventilation. The window's open about this much. And then we're just cooking in there. Just, all right, let's rush through this interview. We gotta go. We gotta finish this thing, man. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, I'm losing all my water weight. I'm gonna pass out. You know, that's just the reality sometimes. You know, it gets really, really hot in those RVs when you're sitting on that non-ventilated, you know, interior. Windows only, oh, that's the worst, is when the windows only open like a little slither of an inch, you know. Let's see, Los Angeles, there we go. Gotta set this time zone for these shorts sometimes. Trail roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Here we are, guys. Weldtec Designs, Weldtec Designs Radio, Weldtec Designs Broadcast. I'm just getting ready to finish up a couple shorts right here. And then I'm going to take you guys outside to see the wonderful land of Weldtec Designs, of van and RV reviews, of van and RV stuff going on. We got the good van and RV content going on today, guys. And I don't even know what's coming out the shop right now. I'm completely blind, just like you guys. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be exciting to see what we got going on at the good old Weldtec Designs. In reality, I want to know from you guys, like, what's the weather like where you're at? We got a high at 87 over here, which means if I was to be outside in the heat in an RV without the AC on, without the windows open, just walked in a certain unit, I'm gonna cook, like fry like a egg in the sun. Literally just get fried like an egg in the sun. Let's do this one for like 8. Yeah, I'm doing like 8:40 time zone, Los Angeles schedule. I'm just scheduling a couple shorts before you gotta work a little bit. You know, I'm not just here to have fun and to do a live stream. And just to entertain you guys or think about you guys the whole time. I gotta do my little bit of work here, scheduling some streams, scheduling some, you know, some good old content right now. Good old shorts content. Good old shorts content. Gotta schedule it out right now. Right now. Let's do this one for 12 o'clock p.m. No, it's like 12:15 p.m. Schedule. All right, let's do this one for, let's see, how many more do I even need to schedule? How many more do I need to schedule? How many more do I need to schedule? Just gotta schedule a couple more, you know. Man, I need this time zone thing to be in my time zone. There we go, guys. Hey, give me 2 more minutes here, and we're gonna go outside to see the wonderful world of Weldtec. You understand what I'm saying? This is serious business. This is serious RV van business going outside. Big time lifts. And I hope you guys will be able to really enjoy it with me, because it's helpful sometimes to just get to see different makes, different models, and then what we're going to be doing to them. It gives you the inspiration, you know, kind of like preparing yourself for battle. Upgrade your motorhome suspension. All right, one more short. I'm going to schedule, and then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Out of here. As in out of here to show you guys what we got going on at the shop right now. 9:30 a.m. There we go. Schedule. Boom. Boom. We ready? Is this good? All right, we should be good. Let's see. Let's go to iPhone IRL. And then before I go, I'm just gonna do a couple of things right here. Welcome to Weldtec Designs, your place for van and RV. Camera situation. All right. Top of the morning, guys. This is where it's at. Do I have a card in here? I do not. So I just need to make sure I get a card in here. And then we'll be good to go. Put sunglasses on my camera. I don't even know if we're going to be able to shoot anything right now. We'll find out soon enough. But for sure, we're going to show you guys stuff on the stream. Oh, yeah. It is an early morning. So we're out here to get it. Back camera. Let's go. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know. Someone's out there.
What?
Someone was out there trying to see what's up. Some lady. I'm just grabbing my stuff. All right, Scott, here we are. Here we are. Outside in the daylight for the first time. Oh my God. This is what we were talking about earlier. There it is. In its glory. Look at all that suspension going on there, guys. Fox shocks. Reservoir. Radius arm. Dual steering stabilizers. It's a lot going on. So what do we have going on over here? Over here. Oh, looks like an Odyssey Integra 24B. Odyssey Integra 24B. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I can get footage of it? Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Jeremy really likes, not this one, Carl Dale.
Okay.
He said,
It's already here?
What?
It's already here?
Yeah, it's already here. It's like basically this Integra, but like custom painted, all silver.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Cool.
Jeremy did mention he wanted a video on that.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll get that one too.
Okay.
There you go, guys. Integra Odyssey, man. 24B. It's going to be like the same exact length. Almost the same model as Jeremy's RV. Just some slight differences. Like you can see like the slide. You can see like the window, all that kind of situation. But yeah, this guy's getting in for suspension upgrade right here at Weldtec. It's got the box on the back. All that kind of stuff. I was trying to get this right now, but I guess there's a little miscommunication. Well, there he goes. Man. All good. All good. We'll always keep it moving, keep it pushing, you know. So, Alyssa did tell me there's another thing, another RV here. But check out this van, guys. Come on now. Is that cool? With the ladder? GMC Savannah? What? This thing's pretty cool, no? Method wheels? bumper. Man, this is like an old school Weldtec Duramax van right here. This thing's pretty sweet, dude. Man, look at that, guys. That is a good old van right there. Anyways, I tried to get that one, but I don't know. They were not. I can't over-explain myself too much sometimes, you know. I said, I'll get that one as well. Well, oh, this is the Omni. Look at that Omni, man. That is a big boy. That is a big boy Omni. I was thinking that I parked it there, but I didn't park it there. I parked this one here. The East West Bravado. Man. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen it. I've shown it to you. I've shown it to you. I mean, obviously, unless you haven't been up to date with us. But it's got 37-inch tires, 2-inch bumper, 1 million. I mean, look how many lights this thing has, dude. Like, how many more lights should we put on it? Like, that is a lot of lighting. And there's more lights going on it. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, here's the Integra. The first thing I see is this, and I'm like, I want to open it. And it's locked, of course. Because why wouldn't it be locked? Oh my god, look at the size of the storage on this. Alright. Yeah, I'm not showing you guys very well. Look at the size of the storage. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Or it's a kitchen, I don't know. This is the Odyssey Esteem Edition 25R. Blackout hubcaps. Already has KO3 tires on it. It does have fool's gold shocks. Fool's gold shocks. Man, it smells like Arizona. It's got the step that can qualify for that drop down bracket. It has a black bumper too. Now this is gonna be something to do some cool footage on. Oh, and the key is literally just sitting right in it. Dude. Yeah, this thing's already looks pretty cool, huh? Really, definitely like what's going on right here, man. Really like what's going on right here. So we're gonna take this thing out for a spin, see how it drives, see what's special about it and what's not special about it. I'm really excited. This is really nice. Like, this is a real nice. The whole thing is painted silver. Not something you're gonna see every day. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is not one of those, oh, you see this every day RV. This is a little bit more unique. A little more unique. They got the whole thing blacked out right there. How about we just get a little sneak peek on this interior? How about we get a little sneak peek on this interior? Huh? Huh? Let's see. There we go. Oh, dude, come on. That is the best when it's just not 2, 3, it's just unlock and go. Not the, like, 2 confusing locks and all that craziness, man. Oh, very nice. This is very different than what I'm used to seeing. Let's just main power. Turn on the light so we can see a little more. Very different layout than what I'm kind of used to seeing. All right, so there we go. We got a kitchen with like kind of a inlet. We got the booth right here. We got the theater seating with the TV, and that's just open right to the bed right here. And then here we go. Interesting, huh? This is definitely very interesting. Definitely a setup I'm not used to seeing. Definitely, wow, this is a big TV too. Holy smokes, is that a big TV? This is a totally different setup than what I've seen. It feels very open, but I don't know, it's like very open feeling, but then it doesn't feel that spacious at the same time. But this is, I think, a 24 as well. So this is going to be about the same as Yeah, no, 25. 25 are interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna take this out, get some content of it. I guess this is the only RV I'm really gonna do content on today. You know, sometimes we don't get to do as much as we'd like. It's just, you know, time constraints. They gotta go, they gotta bring things in the shop. Sometimes I don't get the after. Sometimes I get the before, not the after. It just kind of depends on the day, you know. I need to bring you guys along with me really quick because I need to put my lunch in the fridge. If I don't do that, it's gonna go bad, and if it goes bad, then we're gonna be sad. All right, is that cool with you guys? Let me just grab this sucker right here. Close this. How's you guys' summer going? Is everyone having a great summer? I would hope that everyone's having a great summer. Everyone's enjoying, everyone's relaxed. Somewhat, you know. I gotta just go, here we go. I gotta throw this guy in the fridge real quick. If I don't do that, I'm gonna have a sad lunch, man. I'm gonna give myself some food poisoning, leaving that out there on the, yo. Come on now, gimbal. This little phone gimbal was like struggling with this iPhone. It's kind of how it's been. All right, back. There we go. Got stuff at the shop, as always. As always. All right, mission accomplished. Let's go drive this thing. I don't got a ton of juice right here either, so at some point I'm just gonna like cut you guys out, and then we'll be back. We'll be back. All right, there it is, brand new Integra. When I say brand new, I'm probably like 2026, 2027. I mean, this thing, you know, and I mean, the ground clearance compared to a lot of the ones I've seen, this one isn't too bad, you know, but I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like after. I wonder if these tires came on it. Oh no, that spring is really like, oh no, yeah, that's not looking too good back there. It's not looking too good back there. That spring is like non-existent. Seating is kind of strange in here. Yeah, I'm good on the music. See, this is one thing I hate. It's just nice to have radio buttons and doing all this extra like push around stuff, you know? There's not like a straightforward way to turn this radio off. Okay, I guess just turn the volume all the way down. That works. Here we go. Fire some up. All right. Let's see how this thing does. What the heck was that? Well, I think that's the here we got the camera. The camera sometimes has audio. The rear dash cam camera has audio, and then you just hear that audio and you hear like, it just sounds funny sometimes. That's it. Alright, let's pull out of here very carefully. I'm like very close to a lot of stuff right here. And let's see how this brand new Integra coach drives. Should be okay. Come on, it's brand new. Shouldn't it drive amazing? Brand new? I'm already getting some kind of noise out of it. What the heck was... What's making that noise? Is it that? It's the stuff back in the back of the... Bro, what is all that noise, my guy? This thing is making noise, man. Wow. It's making, I think it's the leaf springs or the helper springs. It's like it's like really like creaking. Wow. All right, anyways, shall we continue? I only got 15% battery on this phone, so what's this? Oh. Uh-oh. What's this? We got another RV coming in right now. This is another shop. This is another RV that's getting a... What is this? Is this coming... Like, what's going on? It's like a whole other RV right here. I really wonder. Who that is. I think someone's bringing another RV in. It's another Integra Odyssey, a big guy too. Yeah, it's just the springs are squeaky back there, the helpers or whatever. Something's making a lot of noise back there. It's not the house entirely. This is the reality when you do RV stuff. You always find some kind of noise and then you're troubleshooting it. This and that. Let's see where we're at here. I mean, the steering's definitely tight on this thing. Definitely like that the steering feels tight. I don't know, I don't have much to say about how this thing drives yet. It's just... sits low. It's kind of stiff. I think that's the main thing, is it actually kind of feels a little bit stiff, this guy. It's definitely interesting. Oh, here we go. Another day, another RV. Let's drive this thing and see how it drives, man. That's about it. I'm learning right now. It's okay. It's like the steering's pretty tight. It's stiff, and yeah, this is not one of the. This is one of the RVs that probably drive the least bad so far. I can tell you right now, if I went over a railroad track, it's gonna. It's not bad. The bump's not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Those leaf springs squeaking though, or whatever that is. But overall, this is probably one of the better stock RVs that I've driven. But it does not have one thing, and that would be it doesn't have the height. And that's what's gonna get here at Weldtec Designs. That ground clearance. So okay guys, one thing I always think about, because right there I was about to go for it. Basically right there I was about to go for that one hand turn where you do where you hold like this. I don't do that. I don't do that. And why don't I do that? It comes from the philosophy that if you were like this and the airbag goes off, it's gonna break your arm. So I always do it like this. I mean, the likelihood of that happening is probably so low, especially in an RV, but you never know. You know, someone hits you and the airbag goes off and you're cooked. Just cooked your arm. And all you had to do was not grip it under like that. Okay, yeah, I did not like how it just handled that. It was a lot of wobbling back and forth. A lot of wobbling. Was not a fan of all that wobble. All right, let's go to my airport spot. And let's get some footage of this sucker, man. See how this wobble goes right here. Actually, yeah, it was pretty good. It controlled that pretty well. Not gonna lie. It controlled that pretty well. I don't know about all that squeaking back there, though. That's really driving me insane right now. Really is. Alright, let's get into the sun. Here comes die Sonne. Eins. Here kommt die Sonne. Here we go, guys. I think this should be good. There's plenty of sunshine right here. 10% on the battery, guys, so I'm gonna give you some final impressions of this thing, and then I'm gonna have to cut this video stream, but I will be back. I will be back in the studio, and pretty sure Jeremy will be around at that time too, so you'll get me and Jeremy. We got a video to react to. We got plenty of stuff to do. If you don't catch us today, you'll catch us on another live. No big deal. There it is. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty nice, guys. Man, this gimbal is just tripping me out. It looks pretty nice, guys. Now that we have a little more space, I'll give you more of a tour. Let me just grab my camera so I'm ready to shoot content. Close this guy. Lots of fire ants. Man, these are all over the place. Jeez. All right, well, here we are. This Integra Odyssey Esteem Edition. So this is an Esteem. So Jeremy's Super C, Jeremy's F550 RV, that's also an Esteem, but that's an Esteem XL. Funny enough. Alright, can I just like... Oh, there we go. I think I fixed it. It was like staying in one place too much. So it's a very nice RV, as you can see. I'm going to save the interior kind of tour stuff for Big J's RV reviews video. I showed you guys the inside already, but now I'm just giving you a walk through, a tour of the outside, a real big overview. But it's a very nice RV, as you can see. Really nice. Yeah. We'll be seeing more of it soon, especially once it gets lifted. Check out Big J RV Reviews if you want to see this thing done, and if you want to see the interior tour and our rating on it. I mean, it almost looks like it got done with us, you know. I'm really curious what the before and after is going to be like on this guy, but I gotta cut this camera feed. I only got 10% on this battery, guys. And I'll catch you guys in the studio in a little bit. Peace. And we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Weldtec Designs. We are back. We had a little bit of outdoor situation. Man, that was a nice Integra. Top of the morning. Good morning. 10 a.m. local time here in California. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful Monday. Let's get that posture up. Let's visualize our van RV adventures. You know, if you're outside watching this, you're camped out. Get that coffee rolling in your Weldtec Designs mug. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live. This is the Weldtec Designs broadcast. Live Weldtec Designs radio broadcast. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Everything's good, man. Welcome. Welcome to everyone. Glad to have you. Weldtec Designs, weldtecdesigns.com. Big J's RV reviews. Yes. I got something to show you guys. We talked earlier about a transit trail with a very unique, very robust, very high quality, very nice build out. I'd really like to show you guys what I did. Did a little video on it. Just a little video for Big J's RV Reviews. If you guys don't know, Big J's RV Reviews is the channel where we review RVs. And we don't sell RVs, so we are non-biased on make, model, anything. We're going to show you guys the truth, nothing but the truth. The naked truth about how we like it and how we enjoy it. You know, we try to relate it to as much as we can, but we do come from the standpoint that Jeremy has 4 children and a wife and a dog. That's a lot of people to fit in an RV. So you got a big family. This is going to be a good RV channel for you because that is our only bias, is that we need to fit a lot of people in there in every RV. If you don't know, we are live today, Monday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Got about 40 minutes left on this, most likely, depending on how we do, how I feel. However, we will be on the next live shortly. Thursday, maybe Wednesday, but most likely Thursday. Thursday, we will be back. Thursday, we will be back, and we'll be rocking and rolling, ready to give you guys the after. Thursdays when people finish their builds. They come back, they finish, pick up their vehicles. That's what Thursday's going to be about. We got Jeremy in the house somewhere. Maybe he'll join us, maybe he won't. It'll be good for him to join us, but we'll see what happens, guys. Right now, I'm on a little mission right now, a little mission and a half. Just posted on the Big J RV Instagram. Big J RV's review Instagram. Here it is. Thor 4 wins 19Z. No. Man, I've left that thing open to post. Oh yeah, I did post. Here we go. Transit trail with the most robust build out I've really seen, guys. Wow. I'm going to show you that, guys, in a second. However, at this exact moment, I want to give these guys the live. Let's give them the live. Let's tell people that we're live. Join us. W in the chat. Welcome in the chat. We're going to be live pretty consistently, guys. This is our move. This is what we like to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to be live. There's going to be more lives outside, showing you builds, showing you suspension, showing you what we're doing. You know, we're just kind of getting started here. Wake up, get that posture going. Good morning. Good morning. It's like the afternoon for me at this point. Here we are, live. Posted link. I'm not even going to post it on Instagram. We've been posting enough on Instagram. We are live. Edit post. This is the thing about Facebook. You know, you really want to get Facebook a little more updated here. This is like the same. We are live. Pop in. Ask questions. Let's go. Next. Save. Post. Share screen. Ready, guys? Here we go. This is what I promised. So I'm going to show you guys right now. There it is. Transit trail. right here. I just did this video last week. Let's check it out. There's the Trail Hero suspension. That's the King coilover. Got our WTD badge. That Raptor grill's nice, nice. Transit Trail had those Nerf bars as well. A couple other features that are nice. So these are really nice. So I'm gonna pause right here. Yeah, of course, but these are so clutch. These are like the legit like bug screens that roll down, that go all the way down, and you get the airflow, but you also get no bugs. Theoretically. Those couple of them buggers slip through, huh? High roof as well. Solar, water, everything. This was really a legit one. Decent, you know, a little fridge, but I mean, it's decent enough for like some food and stuff. You can always bring a cooler too. Pack it up with ice. Granite, and then look, like house switches, like on a regular house. So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 drawers, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 freaking drawers, people. That was really like, whoa. The bed comes down. I didn't know how to figure that out, so I just, you know, but it's a bigger bed than what you see right there. Shower, you know, those dispensers. And then right there, that's kind of something interesting to note. Oh, yeah, look at all that wood. Super nice, super nice. Look at all that. This is a really cool one, guys. This is really a really cool one. All right, if you're watching and you get the chance, head to Big J's RV Reviews Instagram. Give us a follow. Give that a like. There's no big video coming out on this one. Unfortunately, it just wasn't possible. The customer's ready to go. He was ready to get out of there and beat traffic. So, I didn't get to do exactly what I wanted on it. I did get before and after footage of the exterior, however. I don't want to click that again. That was a good RV. That was our van conversion, van build up. That was a really good one. That was really nice. Really good. And you just close your eyes and you think, man, I should really just go adventure and go to Colorado in a van. Mountains, snow top, campfire outside. Just drive, find a spot, not even like a spot, like not even a place where you need to pay or anything. Just find a spot and just boondock and chill. Man, that's what I want to do these days, man. Just pull up, camp up, spark up a fire, sleep. Chill, wake up, do stuff. Just go wherever you want, you know? That's really the goal here. That's what that exact transit van really inspires me. Oh, the other interesting thing about this, so I got to share the screen. This is going to be really interesting for you guys to actually learn about a little bit and see, because it's just like going back to the optionalities of these different things, right? Turn that volume off. All right, so we'll just fast forward a little bit. All right, can we fast forward a little more? All right, there we go. We got 1.75, 2x. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we'll pause it when we get to the point where I'm going to show you what we're talking about. Yeah, the bug screen's nice. It has storage, all your plumbing right there. Boom, boom, boom. All this cool stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Drawer. Oh, that's another drawer, huh? So what we got, 18 drawers? That was a lot of drawers. This thing has a lot of storage and drawers. Yeah. But look. What I want to talk about is one thing that is not widely talked about in this RV world, in this van space. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Right? Oh, my God. Brother. Man, I'm not even worried about it. Let's look it up. Airhead in Ford Transit camper van. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Airhead. All right. Maybe we do like Nature's Head. Nature's Head. There we go. All right. It's the same. There's a couple companies that do this. The dog. He just picked out. He's like, hello? Very interesting. Very interesting concept we have right here. Okay? These are the composting toilets, the Airhead, the Nature's Head, whatever company it is. The idea is this. Here, you have a chamber where you do solids. Solids go down to the main chamber. There is coconut core and composting materials, which with this handle, you mix it together, compost the solids. Inside, there's a diverter where the liquids go into this reservoir here and then get dumped out. Pros and cons. Well, compared to your standard RV, okay, even a Super C, right? Let's do this. Super C RV. No. Let's do this. Let's go with Jeremy's. Integra S-Steam XL 32U Golden State Edition black water capacity. This is where all the solids go in the black water tank. 31 gallons. For a family of 6, that's not lasting almost an entire weekend. That thing is getting filled up fast. 31 gallons is not a lot, especially when you figure, I mean, you control the flush, but you might get up to half a gallon of flush. You got to go once a day, twice a day, but you got that many. I mean, it gets kind of hectic, dude. 31 gallons. Yeah, that's cutting it close. So we're not wasting fresh water on flushes. Number one. Number two, these will go, I believe, up to like 60 uses. Something like that. 60 uses. Let's see. Let's do Nature's Head solid use capacity. I don't know how. Let's see what the AI says. Full time, 2 users. 3 to 5 weeks or about a month for 2 users. So 2 weeks for, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The smell. They don't smell. They smell fine. Why is that? Number one, you're doing your liquids here. If you're doing it properly, you're using some white vinegar, all right? It denatures the solids and gets rid of smell. And then you just dump those out. Secondly, for the solid portion of it, you see here there's this ventilation situation going. This is a ventilation, right? There is a fan, a small computer type fan blowing on the solids where they're getting mixed up, which keeps airflow on it, dries it out, and turns it literally into just dirt, into sand. This is a very interesting concept, guys. And not until recently have I really experienced what it's like to have like that black water filled up. You got an RV full of, you know what? I'm telling you. I don't like the way that smells, man. I don't like the way that smells. All right. And, they make, it's a whole industry, just the black water tank by itself. They make, obviously, our friend, Matt's RV, they make this liquefied. Okay. You got to dump that in to make it smell better. I don't know. I like the idea. I'm not wasting my fresh water. I got this thing going. 2 people, it could last about a month. Okay. Verified. A month. Coconut core, solids, just keep that airflow going over it, exhaust it out. You can't go wrong with that. The only thing is that you do have to be cognizant of emptying your urine station. However, I'd been thinking, okay, there's probably a way to divert this urine section, sorry, not the urine section, it's the liquid section. Liquids. But there's probably a way to divert the liquid section into your black water tank, And then you think about it, in the case of the Integra 30 black water, 31 gallons. So imagine 31 gallons of liquids. It's going to take you a while to fill that up. Guarantee you that, okay? Off-grid longer. You're not wasting fresh water. I think more people should be open to this use case, and I think it works very well. I just think it's not talked about enough. And I think that, it's an ingenious little solution. Like, look where it fits. It just pop it right there. Just doot, Cool, man. These things are cool. Design flaws on some of them, I would say yes. Absolutely. Ways around it, ways to modify it, different companies coming out. I don't know. Oh, there it is. That's the thing in action. See that? You put the coconut core in there, and then these things mix up the solids. And then when you have the actual toilet on top, the liquid diverts. So that's what we had in, if we go back, that's what we had in this camper van right here, which I think it's great. You know, I mean, dude, you can't, so you want another 31 gallons of black, like you're just adding so much weight. You need your fresh water, you need your gray water, black, you know, you don't need to have so many tanks. You don't need to overcomplicate things to have van life good. Use a little airhead and you're good to go. That's my 2210 2 cents on this situation. Very interesting. Definitely one of the coolest transits that I've seen as far as like a build out goes. Very high quality build out. And then with the Weldtec Designs Ford Transit Trail Hero suspension, man, that thing was doing great. Because you have to imagine, so we're going back, that was a very, very heavy build out. Like very, 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 very heavy build out. That was a heavy build out, man. And originally they had airbags in the back of it. Okay. The customer didn't buy the airbags. He rather bought the van. Okay. Airbags under leaf springs. The customer bought the van from the van outfitter. Okay. So there we go. We had this situation going in the back of it, almost exactly like this. Okay. Now, this van was literally bought this exact way just this year, which is crazy to think because this is a 2023 model and they bought it off the lot. Yeah, like last year. So that shows you that the transit trails were not going too crazy in sales, you know, but for a turnkey operation, I mean, this transit trail with this whole build out, I mean, that was a, you know, really nice thing, but they put airbags in the back, van builder, to accommodate for the lift. No, to accommodate for all the weight that was back there. They put the airbags. So obviously we took those out. We went to the whole Weldtec Designs Trail Hero kit. Okay? Trail Hero kit. What is that? What is the Trail Hero kit? Look at that. It's a king coilover, king strut, whatever you want to call it, in the front. It's really, it's a strut, but it's a coilover because you can switch out the coil. You can adjust the preload in it. Lower control arms support brackets, shock mounts, everything you need, man. This, well, I mean, these were the beach photos we took back in the day. This was fun. These were some great, this is over here at Sunset Cliffs. This is Cardiff right here. This is Jeremy's van, how it used to look. So when you look at it, here we go. Lower control arms, got inline caster and camber adjustment. This is a support bracket, right? So a lower control arm, what is it, right? It's a piece that sits here and it connects the middle of your vehicle to the wheel to the back part of your vehicle, right? So you imagine there's like 3 points. One's attached to the wheel, one's attached to this point, one's attached to that point. Well, one of those points is very thin, and that's why we started out making these lower control arm support brackets, because there's like a very small single shear piece of metal holding on to your lower control arm, right? Right here, we manufacture this. This is a shock mount for the reservoir. It's actually a reservoir mount, right? Because all these shocks have external reservoirs. So if you don't know how a shock works, shocks have oil in them, right? And inside, there is a piston, right? So imagine this going up and down in your shock with holes in it and small metal thin shims that are stacked. This goes up and down in the oil, right? And it controls the ride quality. More oil volume, increased dampening to your vehicle. Because what does oil do? Oil actually dissipates heat out from the suspension. So we got 4 shocks, big boy shocks, 2.0s with, wait, 2.0s? No, I think they're 2.5s. Yeah, 2.5s. What am I talking about? They're big boy shocks for a transit. Real, you know. But on top of the shock, you also get the reservoirs, right? So that's these parts right here, right? Reservoir. This one's a piggyback. So this is a remote reservoir. That's a piggyback. So more oil volume, greater dampening, better performance on your shock over the long haul. That's my face paused right there. So yeah, it's pretty great. We switched out to that. No more airbag, ditched the airbag, full progressive leaf spring in the back. And I mean, he had a heavy build out. I mean, yeah. So heavy spring, right? And really like driving that thing was not bad at all. Like I'm telling you, it rode really nice. It performed very well. It was great. Yeah, I really liked it a lot, if I say so myself. Oh man, I don't have the server right here. Don't have the server. Don't have the server. Man, I would have showed you guys exactly the next thing I wanted to show you, which is the footage of that thing driving, but that's okay. I don't have access to the files right here. Bottom line is, that's what you get. Trail Hero Kit. Okay? We took that big boy transit trail high roof, put a Trail Hero Kit in it, and then we literally took it to alignment, because you got to get it aligned. But we took it to the next level, really, when you think about it. That's like a really, nice build, really accommodates for all that weight that you have in the build out, and controls the ride very nicely, especially with those shocks. I mean, those shocks really do a great job of dampening the vehicle. Really amazing. This would be a very similar, very, very similar situation, because this vehicle is another transit trail, okay? However, this one kind of similar. We didn't change anything out. Like we didn't go bigger wheels, bigger tires, any of that, right? We kept it. Leave it to Jeremy to, So here we go. So here's before, all right? There's the after. Oh, no, that's before. Do you see the difference a little bit? Now this is the after. Obviously, it's not like my B-roll footage, but you can see that shock in there, and it's very subtle. However, the ride quality, the improvement in the ride is not subtle. Which is not a whole lot. It's like that Nardo gray. It's a good color. Absolutely. And we have, and we're doing it. So he's talking about how the fact that it's governed to 81 miles an hour, like you cannot drive it any faster, which, come on now, there's ways around that. We all know that. However, yeah, he made this whole video about it, was all, pedoed about it, but I mean, come on now. Come on now. Right? I'm kind of good on these subtitles though, so let me. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see like the stance is a little different now, right? I don't remember if this one had a build out or not. I'm assuming that it didn't, but he wanted to, because you can see it sits a little higher in the rear. And usually we do that when the customer's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're doing a build out, just not now. So it's not like, oh, we give them springs for an empty van, and then down the line, when they put a lot of stuff in it, it's like they're sagging, It's better to be proactive about these things, right? Keep that in mind for your trail, transit trail, trail hero, whatever build. Van build. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful components. Yeah, just adjust it, Look at those welds, dude. Those are some really nice looking welds. We manufacture these parts. These are parts that we manufacture right here where I'm sitting. I do like the Nerf bars that they run on these things, like the side steps. I really do like them. I like this. I like when there's like holes in these things. Oh, it does have a build out. What's the build out? I don't remember what the build out is. Oh, yeah. There, it's just right there. Just boom, boom, boom. Easy to go. Right there. And the piggyback would have been, dude, the piggyback and the rear, it's so hard to get to it. The remote is really where it's at, and our shock mount really helps that. It does sit nice. Yeah, there you go. There's that before and after. Before, after. It's subtle. It's so just like subtly, subtle. It's nothing crazy, but it almost. Wait, what is going on here? Hold up. I think I'm missing something. Before, we got Goodyear Wrangler. Okay, so that is the stock tire. I think so. Because that was the same one that the other guy had. So we actually changed up tires too on this. Come on now. I didn't even realize that we changed from those Wranglers to the Falcon Wild Peaks. Yeah, sometimes I just don't remember all the stuff that we filmed, but yes, those tires actually give it a little more height as well. We didn't even mention the tires in this. See, I like that. I like that personally. Yeah, we make some good steps too. $0.10. Man, I don't even think we did a video on the inside of that. I really want to see what the inside was because of the springs. Come on now. Let's see what we got. I really want to know. Did we do a video on that interior? Because I don't remember. I don't remember doing it, man. And if we did, I probably lost it somewhere. Because we got so much footage, dude. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think we ever did it. Damn. It wasn't that long ago either. Yeah, I don't think we even got close to that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. That was the transit trail. Oh, wait, we did do it. Holy crap. Never mind. Let's check it out. I want to see this build out. The moonlight has taken the market by storm. Chill. I do not remember the build out on this, so I'm eager to see this right now. Big time. Buy it. Done. Like the guy did with the high roof one that we saw earlier. He bought that thing all done. There's recalls. It was like the tire issue, and I mean, it was not that big of a deal. I just don't know that it was that popular for whatever reason. It just, I think it was really, guys, that the price of a transit trail new was really, really crazy in 2023 because you could buy an empty regular transit 350 HD all-wheel drive, for example, and then trick it out with everything from Weldtec Designs for like the same price that they were selling these things for in 2023. But it was also a market conditions issue, right? The market conditions at that time, just coming out of COVID, was completely different than it is now. Those market conditions were outrageous when it came to the price of cars, which honestly, like, it still is, but things I think have calmed a little more, right, than they have before. Now we have a lull in the market where there's less people really like aggressively buying, but people are still pricing very high. Whereas before, pricing was very high and buying was very aggressive at the same time. So there was a combination of, you know, recall stuff. The price of buying a brand new transit trail was really outrageous. I'll show you guys our video on that. We went and we reviewed one at a Ford dealer. And then the other aspect of it was just the external conditions of the market at that time, just driving those prices going crazy. But come on. That's why the transit trail fell. That was the demise. You were capped at 81 miles an hour. By the way, this is Big J's RV reviews. This isn't Weldtec Designs. This is Big J's RV reviews. That's where this video lives. Mm-hmm. And the thing that we never talked about in our Weldtec video is that we actually did change the tires out on that thing from the Wranglers, Goodyear Wranglers, to the Falcon Wild Peaks. But I'm impatient a little bit right now. I want to get to the interior of this thing so bad because I want to know what was going on. Yes, it has that. It has this. It has that. Okay, finally. Yeah, you don't see a lot of those barn doors. By the way, this Transit has the Trail Hero kit from Weldtec Designs, and it is a Transit trail. Okay. Yeah, let's check it out. Come on, let's check it out. Tripping on the Birkenstocks. Oh, yeah, I remember this thing. Nice. I have that same speaker. I can't believe it. Thought that was mine for a second. Like, dude, I'll be leaving stuff in customers' RVs time to time. I had to get my keys shipped back from like Monterey or some Santa Barbara because I left it in a customer's RV when I was filming. Oh yeah. Yeah, when you have that cutout, that little push out, that yeah, it does give you a lot more, space. And in this case, probably leg room because the bed's gonna be there. Yeah, this one's very interesting. Oh, what we got in there? All the plumbing. So it's not a completed build out, but this is just an example of like, okay, they're finishing it up. I mean, compared to a stock Transit trail, that's pretty built out, but there's still more things to finish up in there. But to give you guys ideas, and they still went with that Trail Hero suspension. Trail Hero suspension. Okay. They still went with the Trail Hero suspension. Even though, from their van builder, the van builder already provided like airbags and all that. No, we need to do better. Trail Hero, or I always say Trail Hero, Transit Trail, stock. That suspension's not really, you get blocks and you get blocks, basically. It's blocks and blocks and a subframe, which the subframe aspect of it is good because it keeps your stock geometry. However, you lose clearance. So get a little more clearance with that Trail Hero kit. Way better performance with the shock. Way better performance. Epic performance. Epic performance. Back to it to show you guys what exactly was going on with that Transit trail. Yeah, my whole microphone got cooked that day. Yeah, we kind of talked about that stuff already. Let's just get to number one, the interior, and then number two, the price. Because that's where people are going to be like, what the hell were they thinking in 2023? Yeah, we did some measurements. Hey, guys, if you want to check out this video again, this is on Big J's RV reviews. Okay. It's funny, only got 150 views here. But this was also posted on Jeremy's World where it got a lot more views than that. Let's see. It's funny. You can post the same video on YouTube like hundreds of times. Not even hundreds of times, just a couple times, and they're all going to get different views. Why can't I? They literally will all get different views because, I don't know. I have no answer as to why. But here on Jeremy's World 10, you go to that, where is it? Here it is, 14,000 views. But this one gets 150 views. I don't know. You tell me. Timing, I don't know. I don't know. But let's go. Let's find out what that interior was looking like stock. This is like the only video reference I have of that. I know it didn't have all that stuff on the sides. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Look at that. You just get a bare bones interior. You get a max air fan, I guess. The hole, there you go. Yeah, I mean, this is like really like, this is the van. Like, there's nothing else to it but the van. That was the Transit Trail back in the day. So if we go back to our guy, let's see. If we go back to our guy that we just saw with his Transit Trail, man, he had a whole different situation going on. And I mean, that looked bare bones when you looked at it the first time, but really it was a lot more than bare bones. Because you could see bare bones to get to where this guy was at is a lot of work. This video demonstrates, I'm putting it on mute and going back here. Because we're talking about RVs and vans today, man. Not boats. No boat. So here's a good kind of view of like the wall right there, right? And then if we compare it to where this guy was at, I mean, he put in that work already. Put in that big time work. And I've seen some, yeah, see that? Look at that. Look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference. It's crazy. That is a lot of work this guy put in. And it looks like nothing. It looks like bare bones still. We had a similar one. Also got a Trail Hero kit from what I remember. And that build out was very interesting because that was really just for like hauling like bikes and stuff. And it's actually was similar to this one. I didn't realize that we had two very similar ones like that. I'm going to show you. And mind you, those all have the Trail Hero kits. They're running King shocks on the whole kit right there. On the whole Transit, all four corners, King shocks, King shocks, King shocks. Where's it at? Yeah, it was a little while ago at this point, right? So we're working on more of this transit, stuff. This, no, this one didn't get it. This one really just got like King shocks. It didn't really get like springs or much more of the kit. It really just got the shocks. The one that I'm looking for is similar to this. It wasn't that one, but it's very similar. No, that's a RV, a Class B Integra. Where did this guy go? Was it that long ago we did that? Where it had that build out? Man, was it this one? Trail, brand new? No. Man, it could be that one. I don't think it was that one though. I really remember filming this thing. It was just an empty van in the back, but it had the similar like walls and like tracks where you could mount stuff to the. It was this one. It was this one. Look at this. See that? See the tracks? See, that's pretty cool. See the sides, and the cool thing is like the tracks for like mounting things. So that's very similar to this guy right here. Not that one. That's the, has this, and it has like the fabric kind of sound deadening material. Same thing here. See that? All the tracks for like dirt bikes, for whatever, gear. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So same thing with this Trail Hero kit. All these, the similar thing of all these is they all get a Trail Hero kit. King shocks, adjustable reservoir. You know, there you get the high clearance shock bracket in the rear, so you still get clearance. It's going to be pretty much the same level as your diff, your rear differential. So yeah, this one, I didn't even get springs. But we made it ride a ton better. That's what we did, buddy. Yeah, look at that again. Yeah, these are just the stock shocks. And then there's a block as well. It's a low-cost suspension upgrade, you know? This is not the full shebang, best driving one in the world, but the shocks make it drive really good. You know, the only thing you want is those springs to make it better. I wonder if this person thought down the line, oh man, I'm carrying all this gear, all this stuff's heavy, I want the springs, I need the springs because, you know, I'm sagging too much in the rear. Who knows? Who knows? But the famous words from everyone here, all our customers, is the only thing I regret is not getting the 6-inch instead of the 4-inch, for example, when it comes to the RV suspension. So, hey, that's what I got for Hero Transit Trail content today. Kind of went down the rabbit hole there. Talked about the Transit Trail. Talked about, you know, the build that we watched today, which is this guy right here. Really impressive build out. And this one has a Trail Hero kit. All of these ones that I showed you today have this Trail Hero kit from Weldtec Designs. This thing has gotten really popular. Really popular. It's a really great performing kit, especially with the progressive leaf springs. With the shocks, the dampening job that they do is really, 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 really good. It makes the ride really nice. So if you guys have a moment, check out Big J's RV reviews. Give us a like, give us a follow on there. We just started this Instagram not too long ago. We've been going strong on YouTube for, man, I don't know how long. 1 year. But really, we've been doing RV reviews. I mean, they say 1 year on YouTube, but like 1 year in YouTube time could be like 3 years. I'm real. Yeah, October 9th, 2024. 1 year ago. Yeah, right, buddy. We're in 2026. That's YouTube time is crazy. But there you go. Hit us up on Big J's RV reviews. Watch, if you don't have an RV, you know, we do these walkthroughs of everything that we can. Some of the stuff's at brand new stuff, used stuff at RV lots, stuff at, you know, even got a little bit of like Liquid Springs content in there. You know, and then we do vans. We got a couple of our old, you know, tips and tricks videos for you guys. Go check it out. Just a helpful resource, okay? There's many resources to choose from out there. A lot of RV review channels. We're just one other channel that's gonna, you know, help you along your way. That's what we're here for. Wow, we really did a lot of exploring today, man. Kind of saw a lot of different things. Other than that, Integra, that's what I was interested in. Today we looked at an Integra Esteem Edition 25 something. Integra Esteem Edition 25 something. 25. I don't know. Was it 25B? It was a 25, that's for sure. It had silver full body paint. It was not, well, that one's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one. This is what Jeremy has, Esteem XL, but he has the Golden State Edition. Slightly different. Slightly different. Wait, Integra Esteem Edition. Full body paint? I don't know. This one, this is what it was. Odyssey class, so it's a 2027? Let's read about this thing. This is a very interesting one. Here we go. There we go. Odyssey. But that's a big boy. We have a short one here right now. It's a 25 something. Integra Odyssey, Integra Odyssey, Integra Odyssey. What is this? Computer balanced drive shaft, Helbig helper springs. Oh, Odyssey 25R. think so. I think that's what it was. Integra Odyssey Esteem Edition 25R. Let's try that. Integra Odyssey Esteem Edition 25R. Pretty sure that's what it was. This seems to be a rather rare find. Because I am... Oh, that... I think... Yes, it was this. It was this. It was like this. Here we go. Check it out. 2027 Integra Coach Odyssey Esteem 25R with exterior kitchen, theater seats, blackout package, solar second house battery, and bedroom television. I had a very open floor plan, I shall say. Yes, blackout grill, blackout bumper. However, I don't believe the headlights were very blackout. Very open kind of layout, but it didn't feel like, oh wow, I have so much space. But then again, it's a 25R. It's not huge. That full wall slide out, or almost full wall slide out. Booth dinette with the movie theater seating next to it. And a pretty open layout, open kitchen. It just feels, you know what it is? It feels like the bedroom's very like exposed. It's like you go and it's like when you turn to the left, it's like the first thing you see is like, you know, the bedroom. So that's kind of like part of it. The storage was looking pretty cool. So there is an outdoor TV. Okay. It's pretty standard in most of these RVs. But I remember very clearly looking at the back and yeah, it's got like this storage, like this big, like that looks pretty good. So what does that entail? Oh, it's not storage. It is an outdoor kitchen. I was thinking that it was. So this is like an outdoor kitchen area. Unless that's the back. I can't really tell. I think that's the side. I mean, we're obviously going to look at this later. Yeah, it's the side. So the side has a whole outdoor kitchen layout, which is cool. That's cool. I'm not, for some people, that's cool. For me, in my lifestyle, I would probably opt for something that has more storage in the rear because that's kind of, oh, there's nothing else really of it. But that's very interesting. So that's what we have right now. This is getting, I think, a 4-inch kit right here at Weldtec Designs. But we'll find out on Thursday what it looks like when it's done. I'll bring you guys along for that on the live. 2027 Integra Coach Esteem. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. A lot of good stuff going on. Now, the funny thing is, that's so... What came in today? We got this like 4x4 Chevy Duramax that came in probably for some service or whatever. Then we have the Integra Odyssey Esteem Edition 25R. Then we got an Integra Odyssey 24B. And then we got an Integra Odyssey something 30 something 32. We got literally 3 Integra Odysseys here this week. Sometimes it happens like that. You know, I remember one time we had 2 of the exact same Thor Vegas or Thor Axis like at the same exact time. That happened pretty recently. We took video of that too. Cool, cool, cool. We love that. Love that. Love that, love that, love that, love that. All right, where are we at the stream, guys? Where's the chat? Where's the comments? I think we got fatigued with the stream already, huh? We're not really getting that much in the chat like we were getting before. Well, that's cool. We're not too worried, you know? Any questions are always welcome here. And the more, the merrier. But for now, I think that's good. We're on a 3-hour stream. I gave you guys a good overview of what's going on. We got more going on soon, obviously. I'll be able to show you guys more builds, more different just details, interiors, how it drives, our opinion on things. Next stream, which may not be Thursday stream. We might do one sooner. I will get Jeremy on here, and I will have him talk about this John Drives Anything video, which was very complex, dude. That was really like, it was a good video from John Drives Everything. There was some details to it where I'm like, all right, your van doesn't have progressive springs, so you're not impressed. Okay, you didn't get the best, so like, you know, we're talking about the best for us. When we talk about the best, and our best kit drives the best, you know, that's very obvious. But if you don't get the best, then we're not claiming it's going to be the best. We're just claiming it achieves an objective. And the objective generally is that it's a lift. So I'm actually going to pull up that video. I'm going to pull up that vid. That vid. Here it is. This is his channel. So John Drives Anything is gonna be the video. It's like Weldtec versus Action Van versus U-Joint. And then I went to the video from U-Joint, and the video from U-Joint really it really fried my brain. Not in a good way. No, not in a good way. It fried my brain in a bad way. It was like, what are we doing? Like, why? I don't understand. I don't know. I did my own kind of reaction to it, and then kind of like before I could really finish it, I was like, you know what? I need to just have Jeremy put his couple cents on this. It was like really interesting to see. It was a different situation than what I'm used to. And yeah, I just really want to get his reaction and opinion to that, you know? Hey, what's up?
Hi, I was looking for Aaron, but he's not here.
Oh, yeah.
You're still live.
What do you think? Yeah, you want to join?
Sure. Find Aaron and see if, or else just call him and ask him if he wants 35s or 37s. Okay.
What's going on, Jeremy? So, I was telling them this came across my feed, and I talked about this video a little bit, but I really want your reaction on it now. So, this is John Drives Everything, which we know John. Right here, I'll give you your mic right here. We know John. I'll give you headphones too so you can listen. And, like, he does this video, so it's Weldtec versus Action Van versus the U-Joint. Okay. So that's the first aspect to it. So I'll start, you do your little reaction to it. You know, here, come centered in the camera. I'll get my own. Yeah, you can come right over here. I'll let you take the stage. Got myself a mic. Well, someone's been really quiet. You had nothing to say yet on that?
I mean, I'm just kind of taking it all in. I mean, it's just vomit coming from people that, I mean, I hate saying it's like when it's just there's two crazy different price points when you look at like what they are. So I just think that it's impossible to compare the two. It's like if anyone, it's like, hey, do you want a Corvette or a Bugatti? You know, like I'm going to choose a Bugatti. So that's where it's like we're comparing totally two different things in this video. So it's like, to me, it's like it is what it is, and everyone's gonna have their opinion, and they're great. If you don't want to spend, if you're comfortable spending $20,000 or more on a four-wheel drive, then I encourage you to do that. By all means, like it's my job is not to deter you from it. It's to find you an alternative that's going to work within your budget. I think that that's like my, it's like, it is what it is.
So wait, so pause, space bar. So right here, what he's saying like, I got the Weldtec, I have the Weldtec one, but I wasn't like impressed with the ride, right? That's what
Right.
he's saying. But did he get to the key detail yet of the whole thing?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't even.
Well, play right here. Play right here. You're gonna see why. He's gonna explain. You know.
And I guess when it comes down to all this in like the big scheme of things too, it's like my goal is not to find you the least expensive parts possible in order to build your vehicle. Our goal is to build you a very high-end suspension package that is going to last a long time with your vehicle, as well as give you like the key components necessary to do that. That's one of the big reasons why the only Bilstein product we sell is a steering stabilizer, is to give you a very low entry point in order to, basically, I want a steering stabilizer. I don't need a Fox. I don't need a King. Okay, well, then we offer that in a Bilstein. But other than that, we don't offer Bilstein, products with any of our suspension kits. Just because overall, how I want to be able to tune the shock, how I want to be able to rebuild the shock if necessary. I really, I like the internal floating piston in the shock. So there's like so many aspects of it that I really like comparatively to this. And I mean, at this entry point kit, is there advantages to it? Possibly, yes. When I would compare this kit to our Ocotillo Cruiser, which is going to still give you, 3 inches of lift with a Fox shock, a better radius arm, not huge drop down brackets either. Of course, everyone says, oh, but it says do not heat, bend, or weld the beams. I understand that. We've been doing it for a long time. We're really good at what we do, and it is a better way to do it. Does it slightly narrow your track width? Yes, but we're talking like a quarter of an inch or less in like a 5-inch kit, which isn't huge. Usually you're gaining more than that in your wheel offsets when you go to a new wheel.
But like that I mean like you would say that's the fair comparison, right?
Yeah, $2,400. Yeah.
But I mean like because at first before I saw this, I was
Yeah.
like, no, they're not gonna compare apples to, because the one they were trying to compare before was totally different, right? Like this is really like
This is
what you get with what you get.
Well, yeah.
But I would argue like, okay, like just the shocks alone, you're getting like way more quality. And then the fact that we're valving them to the.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the shocks. The shocks are more than double the price of a Bilstein shock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right there, that's huge. Now, some could argue, well, this coil spring is made for a Bronco. And John's even made that point where it's like, oh,
right.
Like that's like putting a Porsche spring in a Miata, or a Miata spring in a Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, actually, it's the opposite. If you were to look at like the off-road ability of a Ford Bronco,
Mm-hmm.
far superior than a Ford van, 4-wheel drive Ford Bronco. Like, pretty sure that Ford Bronco will go way more places than any van will ever go.
Mm-hmm.
And now to run that coil spring, so to me, I'm like, well, that's like running, really, the Ford Econoline is like the Miata, the Bronco is the Porsche, and we're running a Porsche spring in a Bronco. That's like, so that's why we've used that spring for so long, is because it is such a good spring. It holds up really well to the weight of the van. And I want to say there's like a lifetime warranty on them. I've literally never had a spring come back
Yeah,
ever
for sure.
that is like, oh, it's not holding the height anymore or anything of that nature.
You think there was some argument about like a Bronco front end is like 6K versus an Econoline is like, that's, I mean, that's what I heard on the.
Yeah, so like maybe normally Econoline will run like 3,400 pounds, but like really the biggest difference between a Ford Bronco and a Ford Econoline is like it's a twin I-beam, with 4-wheel drive
Right.
components.
Yeah.
And relatively, like, let's even say it was 500 pounds more. That's like saying, well, I'm gonna change my springs because I have another passenger or 2 passengers or something of that nature. So it's kind of like it doesn't even matter. You're just like you're like complaining to complain. It would be like saying, well, you're using cast iron lift blocks instead of billet aluminum lift blocks.
There you go.
Like it's like, does it matter? It achieves the same thing. Really, where we're looking at spring rate, what is the spring rate of it? That would be something that would be more important that I would consider. And that's why we run that, is because the spring rate is more desirable. And that's what I wanted.
And this is just the tip of the rabbit hole. my
I
friend,
could
for
only
this one.
imagine.
Yeah, it gets pretty interesting. There's some interesting things coming in.
And here's the other thing too, like considering this, like when we get into basic, okay, hey, my front end needs an update with the radius arms, doesn't matter what your radius arms you have, you're going to 08 and up. We don't use the same style on the modified radius arms as we do like with the bushing on the end. Because that arm is so much shorter, we keep that horizontal style bushing, so it doesn't matter what year you have, you get upgraded for free. So even if you have a 2005, I don't care, 1995, you're still getting the new style radius arms at zero upgraded price. Now here's the other thing. Anything older than 20 years, so 2006 and older, it doesn't even matter. You're still getting new I-beams with all new bushings in them. So when it comes to preventative maintenance, does your vehicle need new bushings? That's one of the big characteristics of why some of these want to wander, don't hold in alignment very well. Those bushings get worn out. You need to be replaced. It's included in the kit. Okay, so keep that in mind. We don't remove the sway bar, we give you the option. So you can run the sway bar with any 2008 and newer vehicle. You do have the option to run it It just is a preference that I don't like it on my own vehicle. I give you the option to do it. And even if you have an older 1993 to 2007, we also give you the option that you can upgrade your beams to the 2008 style and still run a sway bar. So it doesn't matter what year your van is. If you want to run the new style, which would be like basically if you were able to buy a 2026 Ford van, that would be the sway bar that comes on it. And we offer that as an upgrade with any year van, with any year motorhome. And any year motorhome can run the sway bar if you decide you'd like it.
And what about the argument of like, oh, the Fox shock only compresses 5 inches. Removing the sway bar doesn't increase your articulation.
So it's just in how everything moves. The best analogy that I can give on this is let's go play basketball. You're going to play basketball with me. I'm not even good at basketball, but you know what? I have 2 arms that are going to be completely free. On yours, I'm going to tie a post between both of your arms. I'm going to attach a broomstick to it. And you're going to play basketball with me. Now let's see who is a better basketball player and who can score the most. You have a slight limitation. I have an advantage over you. Now, granted, doing something else, you may be better than me in doing that. Let's go lift weights. There may be an advantage of having your arms tied together. Okay. But for this case of just playing basketball, you're going to lose every time to me because I do not have a broomstick attached to both of my arms. And that's it. It's just a simple way of, depending on what you're doing with your vehicle, depending on the game that you're playing, you may find that it is better or worse in that. For me, normal Ford van, don't have a high top. It's a passenger van. And to be honest, 80% of it is driven on the road. I don't need the sway bar. It's my preference. Maybe because I'm just a really good driver. Boom, see? So needed is another key thing. So we'll notice that what we're doing with some of these other kits now is we're offering you the ability to run IBP shock or a compression adjustable shock. So the benefit in that would be like, okay, I want it really loose on the dampening, but when I get into that heavy mountain pass, I want to be able to stiffen it up, reduce my sway in that particular moment. And then when I get back to going off-roading, I can loosen up my shocks. So that is something that you can do as well. Now, with these certain things, with these benefits, with these additional shocks, though, there does come a huge price difference. So again, it just comes down to what do you want to spend on your vehicle? And us as the business, it's like listening to you as far as what can, if you were like, money's no object, well then heck yeah, like we could go full 4-wheel drive and craziness. And we used to convert these to 4-wheel drive. It just became something that we've decided not to and choose to pursue building more suspension kits versus doing the whole 4-wheel drive conversions. So this to me is asinine that anyone would spend $13,500 on a leaf spring front end with a straight axle that does not even have 4-wheel drive. And like you said, it's 20 grand for this installed is like.
This was what was blowing my mind. And there's a video that you joint made about taking off a Weldtec kit because someone bought a used RV with a Weldtec kit and they put on this 2-wheel drive kit, which I guess I think he called it like the dummy front axle or whatever because it's like a straight axle, but there's no diff, right?
Yes, correct.
But why would you want to ditch the twin I-beam suspension? That's the whole like beauty of having an E-Series chassis, right?
Like, tell me this. find me a new vehicle that drives really nice, brand new vehicle, any new vehicle that comes with leaf springs on the front end. Like,
Dude, that's an old school kind of thing, right?
anyways, because here's the thing. So 13.5 plus 20 grand to total install this, like that's no transfer case, that's no front diff. So at some point you have to take this differential out, put in a 4-wheel drive front diff, have that built.
Oh, so you can't even just keep your existing setup and upgrade to a 4-wheel drive.
No, you can't add 4-wheel drive to this axle. You have to put a whole new front axle in it.
Dang. Yeah.
So you're putting a whole new
I was
front
thinking
axle.
like that might be the benefit. Like, okay, if down the line you want to go 4-wheel drive, you can just keep that and add the diff.
No, not at all. So the thing is so like when you think about that, like that's the way we designed our coilover suspension would be like you could go to a coilover front end and then later on you could add a transfer case, then you could add a front differential. Like you could add to it. You weren't just done. With this setup here, you were completely removing that differential and then putting a differential in it that actually has axles on it. And then at that point, you would also have to then add a transfer case, modify your drive shafts, have a front and rear drive shaft made in order to go to it. So, I mean, just roughly, I mean, a transfer case is going to be $5,000. You know, so by the time you're done, you're $30,000 into this. And if you can spend that, if that's worth it to you, then more power to you. My job is not to talk you out of it. I mean, if that's what you want, awesome. Like, go for it. 100%. And here's the thing too, I guess you wouldn't really need the rear leaf springs
It does say
because
something right there. If you decide you want 4-wheel drive, you'll just need our 4-wheel drive axle housing, T-case, exhaust, and dummy axle has the same knuckles, hubs, spindles. Is that
yeah.
right?
So then basically all of just the center section of the axle is getting removed. You're still keeping like all your brakes, your hubs, all of the external parts of it.
As bad as we were making it out to be, but it's still like, dang.
I mean, you're still going to spend
It's a lot of money.
$3,500 on a front axle, I would imagine at least, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need to come for a ride with me, John. You're not going fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, commercial.
Dang, man.
$1 million. Like $50? Good, get over it. Build a bridge. I think it's the wrong spring. I don't really know about suspension, but I think it's the wrong one. I think a lot of stuff.
So that was the part I just mentioned to you.
That's that?
That was the part I just mentioned to you. Where you said like the Fox. Let's see. Right there. Right there. Ah.
It doesn't increase suspension travel. It increases how it moves. So again, it's that broomstick attached to your arms. Your arms are always in conjunction. One goes up, the other one comes down. You're not able to like just move your arms as freely. So we're not gaining more wheel travel. We're just changing the way the wheel travel moves without having the sway bar. So really we're going off more of the coil spring and shock valving not, it's just everything is another variable, and I'm eliminating a variable in it that I don't want. Like now, if I made my own sway bar with like bitchin' links, like I do for the Chevy Express van, now we're like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's the same sort of thing on like the F550, F600s, running the big paddles on the sway bar. There's just more things that I could play with to a normal bar spline sway bar versus the torsional, just the regular sway. It's preference, guys. Like he said, I don't like it. It's just, again, it's my preference. And when you come to me, I kind of give you, hey, this is what I like. You don't have to do it. I'm just telling you what I prefer.
So we're gonna get in. So this video, like for the most part, we can stop right here. The next interesting part of this is looking at the video that U Joint Colorado put out, and basically the reasoning of the customer who bought a Weldtec equipped used RV and then wanted to basically take it off and go with the U joint 2-wheel drive straight front axle situation that I'd never even seen before prior to this. Let's see. Well,
And really, guys, it comes down to preference. I really love my new Integra, GSE 32U, and it's 4-wheel drive. And have I put it in 4-wheel drive yet? No, not at all. So it really just depends on, what do you really plan on doing with your vehicle? Even having my 4-wheel drive Chevy van, it's very rare that I get to put that in 4-wheel drive, and maybe I just work too much or I'm too involved with my kids in order to just be going on adventures all the time. But it is what it is. Everyone's at a different point in their life, whether they can afford to be able to spend the extra money on it.
what is it? WTD 2-wheel drive to UJOR 2-wheel drive look. That's what I need to look up. WTD 2-wheel drive lift to UJOR 2-wheel drive lift. Guys, here's the other thing too. My RVers out there, and the thing is, like, okay, they bring the action van kit and they take it off, to over here.
Yeah.
Okay, they bring the Weldtec over there. It's like we're all just taking each other's kits off, and it's just,
No, because I think
man,
that
you need to drive something and here's the thing. This is the biggest question I asked. This guy said, I don't like how it handles on the freeway. That's what the guy says in the video right here, right? Did it ever get aligned before they said they don't like how it drives?
Well, and that's
because, come on, that's Fox shocks. Are you going to tell me that the Fox shocks had a bad ride quality? That's likely no, right? It's a used van. It probably hadn't been driven for a while and sitting. Maybe it just needed an alignment.
there's so many variables in it,
Yeah.
and it's,
It's definitely a good candidate for our drop-down step bracket, right?
I know, dude, it definitely needs some steps.
It's pretty high.
I mean, that's a huge plus. I mean, I've always been like, yeah, it'd be nice to run bigger brakes on them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna shit on the work. Like, it's quality work and stuff. But
Yeah, no, I mean,
ditching the twin I-beams though.
you know, there's okay. So, I mean, like twin I beams are dirty travel. They're unequal beams with unequal steering. You get inherently bump steer in it. So I get that part of it. You know, so there is things about it that are not amazing, but for like what you get for the money, like that's the thing. It's all relative.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's nobody, I'm not going to knock anybody's kit. Whether you want an action van kit, a Weldtec kit, a U-joint kit, a camber kit, they all serve their purpose in their space. There's nothing bad about any of them that I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, this is horrible. It is what it is, and you get what you pay for. And some are more expensive and you may get less, okay? But ultimately, that's up for you to decide. And you go, hey, I like this. This is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Does that look cool? It looks like it's four-wheel drive. It's a straight axle. It's leaf springs. I mean, where's Jeff now? Like, I would love to be like, Jeff, let's go for a drive in yours and come drive mine. And I keep saying this to the same thing to the guys at Liquid Spring. I'm like, let's go rent a track one day and do a track day with motorhomes. Like just ridiculousness. But why not? Let's actually go do some stuff and be like, hey, yeah, this performs better here. Or this performs better here. Is Liquid Spring awesome? Yes, it's really cool. It's awesome. I've gotten to drive a lot of vehicles with Liquid Spring on it. And it's cool. Like, it is rad. Is it $30,000 rad? That's where I go, ooh, I don't know. Like, for 10, I can get the same thing with Weldtec. Like, I don't think it's 3 times better. That is my point. It's rad. Like True Earth and all of these things that it delivers, it's friggin' awesome. It's also a lot of electronics in it. So there's more things that can go wrong than just mechanical suspension and shocks that we put on motorhomes. But for some people, they don't care about that. And it's like, this is awesome. I want it. I want to be able to raise and lower my vehicle, which is really nice. You know, even for me, putting my car in my trailer, I have to be able to raise the back of my motorhome. But if I could lower it down, would that be significantly better? Yes. Is Liquid Spring for everybody? No. Otherwise, we'd see Class C motorhomes everywhere with Liquid Spring on it. But it's $30K. You know, so are we delivering something at a value that is going to get you more ground clearance, a significantly better ride over stock, like, and we're talking significantly better, the ability to run a larger tire, better load carrying capacity, more comfort, like all of these things at a less expensive of a price that for 90% of the people are going to really, really appreciate and like. Yes. Now, Jeff wasn't happy with it. I'm no problem. Like, my feelings aren't hurt. He, you know, like, he bought a motorhome that he thought was going to drive better. I don't, you know, like, I can't help that.
Yeah.
We all have different expectations of how vehicles should drive. I've driven some, you know, crazy vehicles and I'm like, this thing should drive ridiculous because it's of the price tag that comes with it. And I'm like, not that impressed, you know? Or something I'm like, really? You can get all of this for like X amount of money? Like, that's awesome.
Yeah. I just wonder why. I mean, really, just did it get aligned? That's the main thing. I'm gonna
No,
circle
I mean,
back to.
there's a million
Come on.
questions we could ask.
We
You
know that the ride quality of like the dampening, that cannot be that bad.
I mean, I drive my motorhome. I mean, it's 3 years old. I have 35,000 miles on my Class C. I drive it a lot of highway driving. It drives awesome. I've done countless videos where I'm like behind the wheel driving it 75 miles an hour, one-handed cruising, talking to you guys. I mean, and if you were to go through some of these forums and on our, like, hundreds and hundreds of people are like, I love the way that it drives. Like, dude could have been like, look at the Porsche 959, maybe that's his other car and he's pissed because he's like
that. It could have been way, way, way better.
Yeah, like,
it's supposed to drive like a Porsche 959.
Yeah, he's like, this is my normal car that I drive. So
we'll never know. But
Yeah.
I mean, either way, he went and he spent the, let's say, 20,000.
20, yeah, to
because
have-
13,900, right, was like the
Yeah.
kit price, and then I mean, installation's not. I mean,
And who knows, was
labor's
it more
cheaper in North
expensive?
Carolina, though.
Who
Right.
knows? Maybe is it more expensive too because now they got to like cut the radius arm brackets off, do things like that.
Well, it's a lot of I know it's a lot of labor to get it aligned. I mean, I'm just curious now. I think they would show it on their site, right? But the thing is, like, I mean, labor's expensive everywhere. It's probably a little cheaper in North Carolina, but is it more time to get it done on a 2-wheel drive kit? I mean, yeah, like you said, you have to take all this. I mean, how much of it is your stock RV anymore,
And that's where like I get it. So out here on the West Coast, like this picture right here, I wish that we could drive. Well, we can in a couple months. We're actually taking the RVs to Pismo Beach.
Right, yeah, we're going to Pismo.
So that'll be fun.
Mission Bay, but I mean, yeah, out there in North Carolina or South Carolina,
Where
the
you can
Outer
just
Banks,
go camp on the beach.
It's just a straight shoot out for like, I mean, what's that place called? Outer Banks, right?
I don't even know, but that would be awesome.
It's a popular vacation spot for the New York kids, Let's see, I think it's Outer Banks. It's either North or South
right
Carolina.
there in North Carolina.
Oh, it is North Carolina? Yeah, it's just straight, like, look at that. Dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look at that.
And that's all just beach. You can just cruise down.
As far as I know, like Outer Banks is like.
So if you know, comment, let us know.
I'm pretty sure.
So that's what's nuts is we don't have anything like that in California. They only want turtles on the beach, and that's it. If they could eliminate people completely from the beach,
they probably want to eliminate turtles as well from the beach. Honestly, like.
Yeah, they will eventually. Then they'll be like the turtles poop on the beach, and then
Yeah,
the
it's
seagulls
just-
eat it, and now the seagulls are dying.
The seagulls got AIDS.
Yeah, so California.
Man, I don't know if they give the actual like product listings here. Products, roof racks, axles, bumpers, etc.
Either way, I mean, it's a killer stuff. Like, and here's the thing, like.
It's just a different product, guys, and we're just, our real goal is to educate you guys on. Oh, isn't this it right here? 4x4, 4x4, 4x4. So I guess they just don't have the 2-wheel drive on the site yet. Maybe it's that new.
Oh, it's right there. 2-wheel drive.
So it'd be like, no, E450. Dang, 13.5, really.
And here's the thing,
Jeez, bro.
it's definitely cool. I'm not going to say that it's not. I mean,
installation anywhere? Installation?
No.
But we already know that it's a lot of work to install it. It's gonna. I mean, you're gonna be near 20K.
Spend a week.
And then, like, come on, they sell. Don't they sell bumpers? Yeah, they sell bumpers. They sell roof racks, all that kind of stuff. Like, you're gonna want to get. That's kind of a cool school bus.
Yeah,
they're gonna want to get sucked in, on all this bumpers and all this stuff. But, that's just to show that there's different products for different people. And
Yeah,
different
not
people feel
not
different things
everyone
about different
here
products.
is
Some
a
people
Porsche
have
owner.
a brand new or used, I guess in this case, RV, and then they still want to go and spend the money extra after they bought that RV to get it upgraded, even though they already had an upgrade. And
Do you know why I hate Porsche owners? Because I can't afford one.
Yeah, there you go.
Like otherwise I would be like, oh, they're so cool. I'm like, "No, I can't afford one. So I'm like, I don't like you guys. I mean, so I'm playing around with a Mustang because, I can do a whole bunch with that. So I'm going to be all about the Mustang. It is what it is. We got to love it. That's the great part about, just the free market of this country. I mean, you have to appreciate
You got
that.
choices,
Yeah.
We're
It's
just educating
if
you
we
on
were
what you
all
get
the
with each
same,
choice.
it would suck.
We're educating what you get. This week, guys, welcome to the broadcast, Weldtec Designs. This is a pretty cool morning. I went out and I showed you guys this. Wait, hold up. It's right here. You haven't even seen this yet, Jeremy, because you were gone. So before I leave you guys, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to
head over to Jeremy's World 10 and
to Big J's RV reviews. Which, I mean, it's funny. I was showing them that we did that transit trail at the dealership. It has like 14,000 views on Jeremy's World 10, but on Big J's it has like 200 views. You know, it's like
It's so crazy
just
that
post
when
the
we
same
post
video
stuff,
more than once. You know,
when we post stuff on different channels
I'm on
and
the
how it
wrong
does.
whole thing because I didn't even post it on here yet. I have to go to Instagram. Let's go to Instagram.
But guys, we have all kinds of different channels to really help educate you, teach you guys about whether it's RVs or vans, and
There you go. Check
you know,
this
really
out.
just help you guys make a great decision.
This is a very impressive transit trail, high roof, pretty rare, high roof transit trail. All right, you get a little sneak peek of the build right there. The bug screens are great. All right, let's see the interior. This is very impressive. Look at that, granite countertops. All your, you know, fresh water, gray water, electricity, you know, solar. House switches. I think it was like 18 drawers in total.
It's all about appreciating the process. You know, I mean, we're all in different points. Again, I'm just going to reiterate that. Like, to say that that's, you know,
So this guy
not
bought it
super
like
awesome.
that. So
Yeah.
it's obviously it's a 2023. It's a transit trail, but the van builder, they bought it last year for the customer to buy it this year in April. Our customer,
Okay.
and there was airbags in it already. So, you know, I mean, very heavy build out. We
Right.
gave it a Trail Hero kit, progressive lease rings. Thing rode really nice. I got before footage of it. I got after footage of it.
Okay.
And then I was trying to get the footage with the customer, but then he's like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable on camera," and this and that. I'm like, "Oh, how about you go behind me and I ask you the questions and I just film it?" And then, okay. And then at the end, it was like, "You know what? I got to split. I got to beat traffic." So I got what I could on it.
Yeah.
You know, it was very impressive. I'm glad I got that interior video at least, but
Definitely a cool build.
that was a very cool build. I haven't seen a lot of like, you know, that's like a extended wheelbase, no, or like long wheelbase, or how would you call
Doesn't
it?
look like it.
I mean, it has a little bit of an overhang, no?
Yeah,
When
it
you-
does a little.
I mean, it's long and it's tall, and it has a lot of space in it. You
Yeah.
know? So that was a very cool Trail Hero with a transit trail with a Trail Hero kit. I can never get that right personally, but
I know. I had to go name it so closely. What was
it was for searchability,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that was like the last thing that we have. Right now we have 3 Integra Odysseys at the shop. We were actually just looking at this. This is the 2027 Integra Coach Odyssey Esteem, but it's the Esteem Edition is what it's called. It's a 25R. So it's pretty
That
close
thing
to
is-
your Jacob.
That thing is awesome. The all silver one outside.
All silver,
Yes,
yeah. I
it
just
is
did the,
really cool.
I took them along on the camera stream, the iPhone.
So
camera
many
stream.
cool RVs right here.
Yeah,
now
this
at
came
the
with
shop.
this had
It comes with the wheels. You see that?
yeah, wheels and
the
Goodrich
blacked
Scale
out.
3s. So it didn't drive bad. I drove it like
Yeah.
over the railroad tracks, and like it doesn't drive bad. It's a little stiff, I want to say,
Okay.
but it drives pretty good. It handles pretty good.
And that's the thing
You
is
know?
like
But
it's
it doesn't have a lift, so
it's like you know, throwing a stick at them. Some of them, you know, like that 29 the 29V, what was it that we drove back from Giant? You know, we
Oh,
were both
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, dude, this thing drives
Uh,
pretty good for being stock."
Omni Trail 29S. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was pretty, you know, but the one thing it doesn't have is the lift. You know,
Right.
and people
All
still
of
want
these,
the clearance.
like if you were to, did you get a video of the new magnitude that's here?
yes,
That
the new
thing
magnitude.
sits so low to the ground.
yes, yeah.
for a four-wheel drive
the
coach.
Omni or the magnitude?
Is it an Omni?
The
The
Omni,
new one that's
like,
not.
His neighbors. What's his name?
Yeah.
Frank. No, I didn't get that yet. That came
Oh.
in like the end of the day, whichever day, and
So this
I was already
motorhome is a
shot.
4-wheel drive
Maybe.
motorhome. It's on the F600 chassis. The thing sits
yeah, it's like I think it's
ridiculously
a
low.
2021
Like I can't believe.
Omni SV34. Was it SV34? Yeah. It should be exactly like this. Yeah. Look at that thing.
I don't know. For me,
It doesn't even look like that IRL though, huh? That looks more like it was already lifted a little bit.
Yeah, because look
doesn't
at
look
look
like
at the
that.
levelers on it. Even
They
it's like
photoshopped that, man. It sits really low. It's sitting out there. I've showed it to them a couple times on stream, but yeah, it's exactly this one with this paint. So
Yeah, it just doesn't have any of the-
It looks like brand new on the inside and the interior. This one has a bumper, huh?
yeah.
But it's older. It's a 2021. It has like
And there
that
are some
classic
killer
cap.
deals out there. If you want to, so a couple of people have hit me up and asked me like, "Oh, I'm looking to buy a motorhome. I'm really on the fence between going with a Super C or the E Series motorhome. And I will tell you what I absolutely love about, I'm just going to go what about the Super C. First of all, I love the towing capability of it. The towing is amazing.
Right.
To be able to tow 12,000 pounds, which on a normal Class C is going to be 7,500. And I want to say that I have seen a couple of like a 2021. How much is this? 1.6 doesn't even say
a real price on it. This
so
is like
there's
MSRP
one for
original.
sale. I just talked to a guy. It's 139,000 for it. I mean, a really good deal, and it has 9,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at that last brand new one that you were
Here's
like,
124 right here with a bumper.
yeah, I mean, some of these for a couple year old coach to have
looks
4-wheel
brand new,
drive.
too.
I mean, like, okay, let's go back to that 4-wheel drive cost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's 30 grand to put 4-wheel drive in your motorhome,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And your motorhome's already
134,000.
$120K new.
Yeah,
right?
so you're going, okay, well now it's 100 grand.
Yeah.
And then you get that 6.7 liter diesel engine, whoa, versus the 7.3 gas. Here's the thing. I'm towing 9,000 pounds, still getting 9.5 miles to a gallon. Like, and I know that sounds horrible, but then in my Class C, I'm getting like 5 miles to the gallon towing my enclosed trailer. So I'm getting better gas mileage. The engine is not like revving super crazy high.
Yeah, we went on those mountain passes. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
To
I feel like
Arizona.
it's great. Definitely a lot lower RPMs. And now we'll see the only difference is now we put the new Integra on 37s. So if you haven't seen that, don't know, the Integra, my Integra 32U is now sitting on 37-inch
When was
tires. We did it like before I left.
Really?
So
Oh, when you put the gloss wheels on.
yeah, so I'm running gloss wheels now, the new wheel, 20-inch wheel, 8.25 inches wide, and it's on 37s. Now, here's the thing, with a 3-inch kit.
Yeah. So we're not even at 5 inches.
No, I'm really wanting to stay 3 inches in this. Now, I was able to do that, though, by having the bigger fender wells
So
cut.
this size tire, for the people that want to know. You need the sound off?
So this right here is it on 35s with a 3-inch kit.
Okay. And now we have, and those are the matte wheels, 983 wheels. We have those on weldtecdesigns.com. They're available now. They're a forged wheel. They're actually, I mean, honestly, because I was the one that really unpackaged them and got to look at everything first. I mean, it looks like really good quality wheels.
Oh, I mean, these things are great.
I
You
mean,
know, the
I
4,000
really like
weight
that
pound
wheel.
weight capacity. Just wait, guys. I have new wheels
So
coming.
these are the matte wheels. And then now we have the gloss wheels on it. I
Yes.
haven't shown, because they're still doing the grill on it and I have to take footage of it when
Okay.
we're done and the step. But what's the next one?
Can't tell you. You gotta
Alright.
come back.
Oh.
No, I'm not giving away no secrets here.
Oh, there we go. So
So-
now we have 37s with the same height.
Same
basically.
kit, yes. Didn't do anything else to
The
it.
shocks are the same.
Still running the Coney shocks on this because I want to show people the progression of what you could do in order to make your RV better.
Right.
Now, there's a lot of people that own this motorhome. I would tell you the one thing I would do, the first thing that you should do with your motorhome is remove the Hellwig helper springs on the back of it.
Yes, which we did. Which you did. I didn't do anything.
Yes.
I edited
I'm
the video.
telling you, it makes the biggest difference. Now, here's another thing. Hopefully this video comes out this week. Guys, I want to talk to you about
This video is live right now.
No, I
Oh,
want
the
to talk
other
to you about
video.
another video.
Oh, got you.
I just added new gas tank fuel vault doors that I just love. And I'm going to be showing you that install as well as that product. And it is awesome. You can now lock your fuel doors. Not to mention, I hated having that big green gas cap right there. And especially in California, how expensive diesel fuel is. I wanted to be able to lock it.
Okay.
So now I can lock my fuel doors up. I don't see the annoying grease or green fuel cap. And it fits. It looks like it should have come this way from the factory. So I'm excited about that.
So basically, we're talking like, you know, your fuel caps are exposed, you're out and about, diesel's expensive. Anyone can just open that fuel cap and just siphon that fuel, right?
Right. And
So
I'm
you're
trying to
showing me
keep the fuel in my tank
there's
so I can
dual-
go on
dual
trips.
fuel tanks, right?
Yeah, so at least with the Thor Omnis and Magnitudes, they put a nice cap over it. It's not locking, but it's at least got a cap over it, which is nice. And it's concealed, so it kind of discourages you a little bit more. I feel like when it's like green, come get me, I'm expensive. You know, and
Yeah,
when
it's
you
like a
have
Target,
70
right?
gallons of fuel on there at least, then
There's our thumbnail.
so you can see right
they're
there.
Just, the doors are just completely exposed.
Yeah, so not anymore. So that video, I'm going to get him to put out this week. We'll put links on the website where you can buy that. And I'll tell you in this video, I was doing like a 10% off promo. If you say that you got it from us, well, obviously you're buying it on our site. I'll put up a promo code so that you can get a discount on that. And here's the thing. It's not just for the big guys, it's for the Class C's as well. I also put one on my
it's a universal
24B. It's not, it's a different product. Well, same product, same company, different item, but they make them for the big motorhomes and the little ones. I put them on both. My fuel is safe.
So we're calling on fuel doors, fuel lockers.
Yeah, it's from Fuel Vault.
Fuel Vault. Cool. Well, these are the gloss wheels I was telling you
Yeah,
about.
dude, these things are sick. So 8 holes in the wheel. Just, you know, wanted to give you a alternative
we do have a picture
wheel.
of it on the RV as well. I don't know why it's not on the website yet, but this is what he was just telling you about. Like he removed the Hellwig helper springs, did before measurements, after measurements. That's right here on Jeremy's World 10. Jeremy's World 10, if you guys want to check that channel out.
And the whole reason I did this is we were actually at one of Caden's races, and I just hated the way my wife was pissed at how it rode, stock spring, stock suspension, because I didn't want to make any changes to the suspension until I really gave this suspension a chance. Like half of the reason you buy this motorhome is because it's supposed to have like this really nice suspension on, and I just don't feel like it met my expectations again. So it's all in life's expectations. This didn't meet mine. So now in this motorhome, we've eliminated the blocks, because if you don't know, all of the manufacturers that are giving a motorhome with a lift on it are usually putting a spacer under the coil spring in the front, and in the rear, they are double stacking lift blocks, which I am never ever a fan of. So what we do at Weldtec Designs is we do a full progressive spring. We eliminate both sets of lift blocks and give you all the height in the spring and give you a lot better ride, and then a new coil spring up front. So a lot of stuff going on as far as suspension that we are doing
Absolutely.
to these
That's where it's at.
F-Series motorhomes as well.
We got a lot more coming. Got more builds finished. We also got special guests that are coming to get theirs done. We got a lot coming. All right, that's
Always.
enough. I had enough streaming. I mean, we're at like 4 hours, so.
Dude, luckily I caught the tail end of this.
I would have kept you here forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining. Good to have you back. And then I will be back on stream 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday to show the stuff that we have completed for the week as I'm filming it. And then if anything else happens, I'll do like a short stream in between. But we have 3 integers at the shop and 3 integers that need to be lifted and finished.
Yeah,
So,
another Omni, another Magnitude.
that's right. Catch you guys. Have a great week. Take care.